we have been involved in many projects and in many phases of the by now we summarize two big arguments. The first one is the mobile application. The first part of the working group was dedicated to select the data set, the minimum data set that we have to put input in the databases in order to give the right information to the patients. I remember you that the mobile application is useful to select which is the ACPs more dedicated to the disease that the patient is affected, and the way to reach the centers, and which kind of healthcare it has been is being offered by the center. And so we had 4 monthly meetings, and we defined this data set. We send through Marine. I voted for Marine as a central point to all the information shared among us. Marine send these documents in a useful format to all the ACPs and patients association that are indicated in our urn. And we are me and Alessia Paglialonga and Raffaella Gaetana, because when we are talking about IT, we are clinicians. We have some experience in IT, but limited. I was part of, for 17 years, of one of the biggest communication agency in healthcare, the Saatchi & Saatchi, was one of the partners. And I translate all my knowledge in these projects, but I need IT professionality. And so I asked Alessia Paglialonga, is a researcher of the National Council of Research in IT, and so is a person that can help us very really. And Raffaele is also part of the National Council of Research, but in genetics. And we matched the information each other in order to give the best way to conduct this project. So the result. I'm sorry. 31 members, because there is a mistake amongst, because one center is displaced on 2 different tables, the rare disease groups, and so gave us 2 data set. But of the data set we have received, 8 completed, which is fulfilled in the right way, 9 not completed. So we ask within these days, we are here in order to help you if there are some problems, but we have more time. We have stated another deadline in order to have all the data, the information to collect. But the problem is affiliated ACPs, because in the countries where there is no information, no ACPs with the endorsement, how to give the right information to the patients, I think that it will be the next step. The next step will be also the 66 patient association that by now are out, and so we have to decide how to do. 12 data sets we have received, we have sent through Marine to the patient association. 10 they have given us the data set. 5 completed and 5 not completed. No, are missed, and we are calling them. But we received also 4 data sets from 4 patient associations who are related to single ACPs. And so we have this is the starting point to evaluate how to do for the next step, and so to recall all the patient association, because is an important item. And we ask Marine to ask to Erordis how many patient association are interested in VASCERN. And so she told us that 78, by now 79. And so why we have only 12? Because we have considered only the representative and the chair and co-chairs. But for the next time, we will share the data set to all the patient association, I think. And why? What are the common mistakes in the fulfilling the data set? Question, yes, no, blank spaces. Maybe it was automatically yes, of course, but if you don't sign yes, we have missing information. And the other one is related to more information regarding patient association, but very simple. The time of when the center is open, the days in which the center is open, but are important, because if a center doesn't have a 24 hours possibility to be contacted, that's the problem. And also the specializations, a single indication, a single pathology, using the standard definition, could be not enough for a patient. We have to explain more in detail which kind of disease the center is dedicated to. And so we will ask for more information, not only HTAD pathologies, but please enter in the specification, Marfan syndrome, Loeys-Dietz, and so on, for example. And how and when? So we would like to receive to collect more data sheet in these 2 days. Last deadline call, we could say on the 18th, later, could be difficult, because we have to contact if there are missing information or wrong information, and then to receive back the right information and set the databases, because 1 month is needed to create the mobile application. 15 days we need to check if the mobile application works correctly. The share of the data, the kind of the data, and if problems, as soon as possible, an email had to be sent to Marine and then to us in order to correct the information. And important, to give the complete information at once, because each time we have to reintroduce a new information in the database costs time and money, and it is a problem. We said that for the 25 December we could release the mobile. No, because because we have formal questions that have to be solved, and just the order to the society that have to perform the applications. And this we need to discuss. We sent to Marine, and the answer was 1 month before the order could be made. And so we have, I think, on final part of February, right? Yeah, it could be the final, the opening to all the patients of the mobile application, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so these slides were made before the last the information. The first mobile application version will be in English. Later we have to develop it in a multilingual mode. And how to perform this? I think that each ACP could translate an information in his own language, and then compile, fulfill the same data set and send to Marine to us in order to create another database with a different language. For the translation, I told this one. But the timetable for this part of the mobile application will be decided later. We will going out on February. Okay? Thank you. I have something about the pillar of knowledge, but you have to realize that tomorrow in the afternoon we will have a 2 hours meeting on eHealth, and there are more slides. We will go into more detailed question about the project we are involved to. Just for the pillars knowledge, I would like only to show some example, very short or not, if there is time. Very. Okay. Because there are a single example, interview, presentation with slides, and this is.
I'm not sure you have time for that.
Okay, if you want, I can present you tomorrow morning, tomorrow in the afternoon. Okay. Okay. Come faccio ad andare? How to go forward?
You want to go
To go on 6 minutes and a half. Go forward. Ecco, ok. Ok. To play? This is an example of a single interview, and the specialists talk about the topic.
Just a word. Alessandro asked me to come to his awareness day. I was not able to come. He asked me for a 3-minute presentation.
Yes.
So we recorded that with Marine the day before the deadline, and she put the camera in front of me on my desk, and I had to speak for 3 minutes. So it took me 3 minutes and a half.
Yes, 3 minutes. And the
But you can stop it now. They saw it. Huh? That's enough.
And the aortic dissection awareness day that was held on the 19th of September was held with 55 relators, 55 presentation, each one 5 to 7 minutes. So the second one, only this one. Another way to present. Xavier is speaking with a slide, and this is another way to perform the pill of knowledge. And pill of knowledge for the specialist could be made through the recording of the presentation in a congress, 5 to 7 minutes, and it's very very useful and interesting. And Tara Mastracci is speaking about very specialist topics, but also we can present this means 7 minutes 33 seconds. And all these video clips will be presented on our YouTube channel that by now has 48 video clips for patients and for professionals, and by now will reach more than 100 And these are the pillars of knowledge. Very short, you can see by the mobile in every time. Okay, thank you.